Hey, welcome back. All right, let's go over the first time I've encountered this type of a deal on eBay as basically a scam. So I've bought these a bunch of times on eBay over the years. I've seen them in the mega mystery boxes. Obviously, as you know, you get the different packs and the variety of packs in there. So on this listing, if you even look up the sold or if he has two more up because he's making them himself, he or she, it says Basketball Collector's Cube. In the listing, he even has a picture next to a mega mystery box. And then you'll put this photo, I think, and then this photo. So I ordered them, like, I know what's always been in these. We know what kind of packs are in these. You're getting the LeBron, like Curry type, like anything from 06 to 2012. Very consistent over the years, as obviously I've opened a lot. So how can you tell it's a fake? Well, obviously I went and dug out one of the ones I already have. Never would have thought to look at this, but you can definitely see that he or she printed their own label. Even when you go underneath, it's not a one, like, it's basically, you can tell. Like, you look at the pack, and then this is the part in the listing that doesn't show the other packs in there. But again, I need to see them because I've opened up and I've seen and bought enough of these where I know what's in there. I know that you're getting this mid-range. You got the red pack. Usually you get like that one with the yellow with LeBron on there. I think that's the 09, 010, the different packs. You're going to get those variations in here. But this one was pretty obvious right when I got it. I was like, okay, that the packs were the first thing that threw me off because there's no junk wax in these cubes except for the back one. There's usually a flare. And again, this is what I do, so I kind of know the way it's set up. So again, you see that? Oh, there's no card on top. Okay, so it's pretty easy. Now we're still gonna open this one up, and I'm gonna save my other one, unfortunately for you guys. But so then we'll open up and kind of see. Now, there's variations of scam, so it's not like you're not getting cards in here. So we're gonna give it that. But the packs that are in these are worth the $50 to me. Like, to me, I would buy these for $50, $60 maybe all day long, which is why I do still have them. These, obviously, knowing what you're getting, like, you obviously can tell that he printed these things, which is pretty crazy. All right, so in the packs, and we'll go through the cards too, you're getting a crown, and it looks like, what, a 2010, so a season update. So it's, again, it's not like it's a type of scam where you're getting zero, but the problem is these packs are worth nothing, essentially, you know, maybe $1 a pack, whereas typically you're getting these packs that are worth a few bucks, $5, maybe $10, depending on that 2009, 2010 pack. So, again, I don't think I'll have to throw the info on here. If you just search Collector's Cube basketball, you'll know when you see this funky bright blue reprinted label, and I would block that person. They sell a lot of other mystery type products. There, Brian Shaw, Brian Smith. Yeah, maybe if there's a Kobe in here, I wouldn't complain, right? But I would definitely block that person and not buy any of those products. I would assume everything that person sells is going to be, you know, basically gone through, resealed. If you did the work to print a label to do this, that is insane. Now, here's the crazy part. As I'm opening this, I'll do a little more backstory, which is kind of interesting. You kind of like the Isaiah Rider. So I bought something from the same seller a year ago, 2 years ago maybe. He had sold some of the mystery products I'd opened probably a year ago that were pretty hard to find. And what I did is I made an offer on them. And it was a pretty low offer because I see this mystery stuff, this old vintage stuff that I opened up. Some of that stuff has sat for forever. So I'm not afraid to lowball an offer because I don't need it. You know, like I said, there's plenty I have and I found out there. And he accepted the offer, which I was shocked because it was like one item, I think was like $30, and he had 4 of them or something, and then I offered like 80 for all 4. I mean, it was an insane deal. But again, I do that all the time, and I don't take. I mean, really, people overprice stuff more often than I undercut them. That's for dang sure. You guys know this if you shopped on eBay. Look at any mystery box. There's these mega mysteries that are out there that are listed for $1,000 that I can get for, I got for $100 all the time. So these guys think that they're carrying, like, you never know what cards are in it. I've had buyers say that, but you don't know, it could have this in it. I'm like, if it had a Brady rookie in there, it would still be worth half of what you guys are trying to sell this stuff for. Or basketball, for instance. I could be like, in those packs alone, if you pulled the best insert, you still wouldn't be worth what it's worth. So you can't say, like, the mystery is why we buy the product. But if in that same scenario, if the best pack and the best card couldn't cover half the cost of that, obviously it's not worth it. But anyways, sorry, I'm going to ramble as I open Skybox. Then I'll shut my mouth for the 2 newer ones. So anyways, I got these, and I don't know if the buyer just didn't read that offer was for all of what they had. This buyer that made these products. I have a feeling they didn't change the base cards out of here, by the way, the loose cards, because there wasn't enough usually in them anyways. And so I got it, and then later on, something popped up again. I don't know if it was one of their original collector's cubes, because I would assume he had some that he had sold. Maybe it was a collector's cube I bought back then. I don't know. But there was something that I'm like, oh, there's another one that's popped up. I'll buy him from this guy, person. Who knows? And I clicked on it, and it said that I was blocked. I wasn't allowed to buy from the person. And I went and looked at my sales history on eBay, because obviously I deal with a lot of sellers. Some of them, I bought a lot of from the same people. And yeah, it blocked me. And all I did was buy the one item or multiples that I made that one offer on to get them all. So either this person knew that I started opening this stuff on YouTube, which I don't know. Like, maybe did people really pay attention to that? Who knows? Or just was mad that he accepted an offer without looking. Those are the only 2 scenarios that would make any sense. Hey, Timberwolves. So I was blocked. So I was like, okay, whatever, So I still followed his listings because there was lots of stuff. Now these came up, and I was like, well, that's interesting. How hard is it to start another eBay account? So I just started a different eBay account to follow more of his listings, and that's where I ended up buying these with a different listing account. So on the feedback, it's just a 0, like I literally just started the account. And I actually posted like, hey, this is a scam. This is not a legit MJ Holdings, and they're making it look like it's the MJ Holdings collector's cubes. Don't buy from this person. Here's a picture of the legit cube with this label. And then it posted, and then the next day, apparently eBay has blocked my comments, and now the listing just has a bad rating, but no explanation of why the rating is, and I can't change it. And I've tried to complain to eBay for it too. It's like, you guys are going to let this person literally reprint a product that's licensed, or essentially licensed. I don't know if we can really say that, but it's repacked, and they blocked it. So I don't know what you guys think about that. Pulling an auto is kind of cool. So yeah, these are the only 2 packs really with any value in there. And ironically, we pulled an auto to $2.99. That's funny. Bogut. And then a Durant. But again, we can't go off anything. We can pull a Durant auto out of this, and it wouldn't matter. You can't mellow another Durant. Dirk Nowitzki. And it's the concept and the value. That's kind of what it's all about. I'll sleeve these up when we're done, but these are 2 cool packs. I would imagine these 2 packs were probably in the original one. Mike Bibby. Doak. But my thought is, if somebody took all that effort to copy a label, what would they do with other listings and products? And I can't imagine I'm the only one. You guys can chime in, let me know. Don't forget to like, share this video, because this is one that when I open products like a collector's cube and people are looking at that, rookies, and then they see it and they're like, oh, these are cool cubes. I'm going to go pick up one of these cubes. And then they go to pick it up like this. That's when I'll feel like, hey, like, that's not good. I don't want this person to buy a cube with what they saw off the video, when we obviously can see the packs. And then this person is trying to get away with sneaking those good packs out of there, because there's, again, you should have the, you know, the ones that we've seen in this one too. It's very, very consistent, in other words. So, well, this is the most I've rambled in any video I've done. In the end, we're going to come away with a few cool cards, but I will not lay off the fact that if you're copying products, you're a scammer. And if you scammed on this, I would imagine you would scam for a lot more and for a lot less. And that's just not fair to anybody picking up any of these products. So at least we still got some Durant, Melo. It's so funny to pull an auto to $2.99. But in the end, now imagine if we got the packs we were supposed to get and stuff like that too. But I mean, something small, but to me, it's a big deal. This stuff shouldn't be allowed. You know, just sell the regular collector's cube. Don't do this crap. Or just label it your own. Because if you put the packs in there and just made your own stuff and not tried to scam it off as the MJ Holding ones, that'd be a different story. So let me know what you guys think. There's my rambling day. I do very, very, very few times. Have a good one. Let's get back at them tomorrow.